Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is me, Dusty Circuit here. Welcome to some more Fortnite with Skade.
Welcome.
I
Welcome.
kind of wanted that skin too, but it's just
Look at the emote.
I know I like that
Let's
emote.
try it out.
I like that emote.
We're waiting
too,
on Evan.
But unfortunately, there's skins I kind of want. I want the Vororka's level quest pack and that skin, and I'm like, ugh.
I really wanted the Witcher one, and that was the one that I was like really on the fence about getting. And ever since I got it, I've been like really happy to have it. Like I haven't taken it off, so I'm really picky about what skins I buy because it has to be ones I'm gonna wear for a long time. Like my Freya one and my Siren one. Every season I kind of pick a new skin that'll be like my skin for that season. Okay, there we go. I got the rest of most of those beads back on there.
I hate having whenever a channel gets a message in it and I have to go out of my game to go press it to stop the notification on my screen. It just annoys me so much when there's people talking on the channel.
I have everything muted except I have everything on mentions only.
Well, it doesn't ping me. It just shows up a red dot on my Discord. It doesn't ping me. It just, you know, just gotta go look at it.
Well, if it's not a ping, you don't really have to look at it.
No, but it still annoys me. Miraculous, simply that. I'm just loving this movie on Netflix, Miraculous Ladybug. It has some good music. Miraculous, simply the best. Do when things go wrong. Oh, I almost finished Adventure Time, actually. It only took me a week or two to finish the show. Almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was seeing Adventure Time on TikTok, so I only have a few episodes to go till I finish Adventure Time completely.
Wow. I liked Adventure Time. That's one of the few like cartoons that Riley used to watch that I liked watching. Mm-hmm. Riley, remember you were Jake? Or no, you weren't Jake. You were Jake is the dog. Finn. You were Finn for Halloween for like 2 years, I think.
I just always thought that channel was inappropriate, honestly. Cartoon Network, I used to always think that channel was inappropriate.
They had more higher rated teen stuff or cartoons, but I wouldn't say it's over. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. I'm just sad Cartoon Network is no longer a thing anymore. Since they got...
Yeah, that is true.
Y'all heard about the new Cake and Fiona show that's coming out soon?
The what?
It's a spin. So, remember how in Adventure Time, the Ice King would always make mentions of this little story of Fiona and Cake, the stretchy cat that's like Finn's dog?
Vaguely, yeah.
Well, they're making a whole show on that now.
Oh,
It's basically... I'm not 100% sure, but it's basically the Adventure Time. Basically a continuation of Adventure Time, just like with a new kind of universe kind of thing. It's kind of complicated, but they're going to do it, and I'm excited. So that means more Adventure Time. Well, it's not exactly the same Adventure Time we know, but it's closer to the time of the Mushroom War, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm excited.
I really like that skin, really. That's really cool.
Oh, also there's another show that I'm glad is back is on Hulu. Well, it's more of an adult show, but I'm just glad it's back.
What show is it?
Futurama.
Oh, I think Riley, didn't you guys watch that? You and Nun? Can't remember.
Ah! Someone's hitting me with stuff. There's some new power-up stuff I've been seeing. I got a purple aura little blasty thing that I shot and it went like, huge. And now there's these blue blasty things that just got fired at me. It's hard to explain what they are when it... Must get out of the storm. Oh, sorry, Riley. Wanna why? Nah, okay.
I'm about to die.
Finally, a dirt bike.
Last Tuesday, I think, I actually, so, well, because I've been noticing a lot of, different skaters actually, like, doing, like, playing Fortnite solos and even posting, like, their wins, I actually decided to attempt one myself and also record it, and literally I got it the first time.
You won?
Yeah.
Nice, Dusty! Solo wins are amazing.
Oh, did you see my fail the other day I posted?
Yeah, I
And,
did see that.
and
It was
if,
weird.
it's actually, and I also, I got it on video and it's on my channel for if anyone wants to see it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll go look it up later.
Yeah, put it side by side with Buddy. That
It
fail.
was that one. It was funny. I'd forgotten
Yes,
about
buddy.
buddies.
Why aren't they playing Fortnite anymore?
They
Are they on
do.
break?
No, they play on the Llamas team, on the competitive team. Yesterday, though, they had their death yesterday.
I must find one of those crates. I hope it has one of those magic, attack things. Cause other game I played today I got one and it was powerful. Maybe a little bit overpowered, but who cares? Not for me to judge.
I keep thinking their teammates are enemies because the marker, like the white markers above their head that tell you that they're teammates, it's like lagging behind, so it's like it's not trailing.
Since this update, Epic apparently did not think to test it, so.
I swear that's. Sorry, I got mad for a second.
Hey, it happens. We've all screamed at Fortnite. Many of us, many times. Some of us use very colorful words while screaming at Fortnite.
I was about to use some color.
I thought I heard some double hockey sticks about to come out of your mouth.
No, it wasn't double hockey.
Is it gonna be worse?
Yes.
You're like, double hockey sticks would have
I
been
found
nice
one of
compared to
the-
what I wanted to say.
I found one of the attacks. Oh my goodness, it's the so it's a chisel. Interesting. Chisel. That's
Oh boy. Doom's coming.
Okay, I need a better bike than this. I don't like the futuristic bikes. I like the what are they called better? The dirt bikes.
Yeah, I like the dirt bikes a lot better too. Alright, I need to figure out what quests I have. Oh, we need a grapple glove apparently. Cool.
I have an extra. I have the one where
why am I frozen?
There's one where I-
Oh.
Is
Oh
your
my.
name
but-
Anna? I can find you, Magic. Give me 1 second.
No, my stupid
You're right.
thing is, I'm only getting packets lost.
Blue,
Spectrum,
you're
I
really
swear to
close.
God.
Oh, hi.
over here.
I see.
Hurry before someone comes gets it.
Ah,
Let's
thank you.
see packets dropped.
Oops, wrong one. There you go. Whee! Thank you, Magic.
Mhm.
Oh, it's not the right one. This is the grapple glove. Ah. This is the
That's
glove that makes you
grapple.
invisible.
I
They
thought it
look-
was a slow plug.
No, it's just this is the invisible one. But they look alike though. They look almost the same.
Oh, you were looking
I always
for the
confuse
grapple
them.
glove. I confused
Yeah.
you. I thought you were looking for the cloak glove.
No, it's okay. Do you want it? You didn't want it though, did you?
No, I
found a
had
mammoth
one.
pistol.
Okay.
I can't wait to use this mammoth pistol and then rumble. It's like the new revolver. I'm gonna use it.
No.
Oh, what's this propane tank doing? Oh.
I swear, these people keep killing me.
In a shooting game? Ah, it's like they don't even know how to play, do they, man?
In my
Clearly, we're here
opinion,
to have fun and not shoot anybody.
in my opinion, they should really make it so that like re-rolling your ornaments in Rumble is free. I don't think there's any reason it should cost gold when you're in a game of Rumble. In every other game, I think it should cost gold, but
They
Rumble's
should
like the
be able to-
perfect.
then you shouldn't be able to get gold in Rumble.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why it costs anything. It doesn't. It's like the game is too fast-paced and too chaotic that the subtle augment you purchase isn't going to change the entire directory of the game.
If you really think about it, why even bother with augments for Rumble?
Yeah, I mean, that was a good shot, 76 meters headshot.
It's like the game's so fast-paced that it's you probably spend half the game just getting an augment.
The augments, the best augments you can get for Rumble are the ones that give you like a very quick.
Look at this hammer chisel I got. I don't know what it does yet.
I don't know what a lot of the new stuff does yet. I played in Llama's like 2 games, but I didn't remember. I didn't know what a lot of this new stuff was.
I think the best augments for Rumble are the ones that quickly give you an item. So I think there's still an advantage to have augments in Rumble, but there are some where it's like the game isn't going to go on long enough that extra ammo that you like. For example, ammo is very abundant in Rumble, and you respawn with ammo. So not having rifle reload isn't going to cost you the game. Whereas in a game like an actual normal game, it could make or break the game because it might save you ammo that you need later on. This guy. He was so close.
My dad got me Poli's for lunch, and if you don't, Poli's is a restaurant around here. It's really good. I got fish, fried fish,
like catfish or like cod?
Oh, teammate.
Catfish. I'm a catfish person.
Oh, I know that magic.
This is so annoying. This teammate unintentionally saved this guy I was killing because he placed a wall over him to help himself build up. Ugh.
Well, I got this cool gemmy thing that's inside somewhere. Yeah. I want to know what this giant telescope thing on the top of this temple is.
I think someone put this on or whatever, I don't know.
These teammate marker things are really throwing me off. They really need to fix that. It's lagging so much. I keep going to shoot somebody, and then 5 seconds later, I see the white arrow above their head trail behind the person I'm trying to kill. It's very, very off-putting.
If Spectrum spent less money on stock buybacks and more money on infrastructure, internet might not be lagging right now.
Well, Evan's complaining about it, so it's probably not a Spectrum issue.
No, it's not the tag, it's something else. It's my actual ping, not the internet. It's not the tag, the tag's been doing it constantly. It's not tag.
My god, 150 meter headshot.
It's my actual ping, I get frozen in game, that's like that.
I might be a little bit biased in saying this, but they should have a distance damage bonus.
But
so if you
know what I
shoot
mean,
from further away.
It's not my internet. It's not my internet causing the motors. It's epic.
My Wi-Fi at my house is broken. I'm having to use my data from my phone to use my computer.
Really? Wow, that's pretty good then.
What?
That you're able to run Fortnite from your phone.
What carrier do you have?
The internet from your phone, I guess.
Well, yeah,
like
it's
a
data.
hotspot.
Data does that.
Well, it does that, but it's
not very well.
Not very well, typically. It's
not for a game server.
It's not like it's not like Ethernet or you're not connected to.
That kind of a hotspot is a hotspot's more just for that. Oh, I need to make a very quick phone call and I otherwise couldn't, or I literally need to Google a quick thing. It's not usually like.
Dusty, my lag I'm getting, it's not the errors, it's the actual my internet dropping packets, which is not fun.
Everyone's complaining about the apparently it's Epic didn't fix the player markers, and now you're complaining about internet providers, and I'm like, well, which is worse?
Well, I mean, Epic should have playtested it before it went out.
Someone
these
has
are such good shots. This is the only thing that's actually keeping me motivated in this game, is the fact that I was getting good headshots
and
there.
we lost.
We're
Yay,
number 2.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay, Luisimo. We did. All right.
Did Riley and all go see the I don't
They
want
saw
to.
Barbie movie.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Sorry, I got distracted with this rating thing that I
The
want to
Barbie
wait.
movie?
This
I know.
Fortnite one.
Riley's gonna be an empowered woman now because she
Oh,
watched
no.
the Barbie movie. And then he's gonna be an empowered woman now too because he watched the Barbie movie.
I don't know. They're gonna be woke. Watch out.
Oh,
man.
Film Theory already came out with a film theory for the Barbie movie, and I'm.
Come back.
Barbie out.
I have,
Come back. What?
What?
Come back.
Oh.
I'm gonna switch my skin. This will be the first time I switch my skin since I got this skin.
Miraculous, simply thy best. Yep, to the test when things go wrong.
Why's my siren skin not? Oh, there it is. I see it.
Miraculous, simply thy best.
There we go. Oh, I put my siren on right away. Cool.
Time to listen.
Unfavorite. Unfavorite. Unfavorite.
I had a very, very bad streak of luck today. When I got to the gym, you use like this app thing to like sign into it. So I will usually book the gym remotely. So I usually park up at the gym and then I book it from my phone. And then all I have to do is literally just scan the barcode at the desk when I walk in. My app decided to log me out before I could do the booking. And I make my passwords quite complicated so that, you know, just because it's a good habit. And yeah, I I couldn't remember the password because I only made it a few weeks ago. So hasn't become muscle memory yet. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just pay at the front desk. It's not a big deal. And my card declined. And for some stupid reason, they don't let you pay cash at leisure centers like that one. So I had to go home.
You know why did you figure out why your card declined though? That would freak me out.
I haven't yet. I mean, but it's done it before. Like, well, and I tried to. Usually, if it declines, you usually
decline, or did it just say like it couldn't do it?
It declined, and so then usually the go-to kind of solution to immediately see if it will work is to just enter the card and just put your PIN in, because then that usually is just. And that didn't work either. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out why it did it, but. It was very annoying because I had a very impatient person behind me waiting, and I was holding him up. So, yeah, I just went home right after.
Hopefully, nothing happened to your account. That's what I'd be worried about. That someone
I've checked
had.
There hasn't been. I've checked it from I checked from my phone when I got back in my car, and it doesn't seem to be anything going on that's suspicious. So I'm gonna try and figure out, you know, why it did it.
Did you put your card on a magnet or something?
No, it's just the numbers.
No.
And the magnets don't affect them anymore.
Oh.
Unless it's very strong.
I mean, I don't think it's anything, but anyway, you know, my account seems fine. I looked at it from my account's like app, and it seemed absolutely fine. There weren't any like transactions that were made or anything like that. So I don't know if it was just the card reader or what, but it was a very awkward situation, and I couldn't pay with cash. I still carry cash on me. I carry cash all the time in case of things like that, and it just they wouldn't accept cash. So
Well, whenever like you swipe your card and it doesn't read, like, do you like try it again or?
well, no, well, yeah, I sometimes will try it again. In that situation, I couldn't really, so I just did the first, which is the usual. Again, this is the default option. If it doesn't let you scan your card, usually every single time that I will put my card, if it doesn't work when I scan it, which occasionally happens, the second I put it in and I put my PIN in, it works just fine. But no, in this instance, it didn't work. So, yeah, when I got back in I had to very awkwardly leave and apologize to the people I'd held up behind me because of the.
With the cards nowadays, with contactless, because that's what everyone's on is using tapping the code nowadays, not swiping most of the time.
Yeah.
But so what? Sometimes it point of sales would see it as a debit and not like it. It want a pin for some reason. So
It
you
worked the
gotta
last
put it
time
in.
I paid with
But
card. Like
yeah.
I've already
what happened-
paid with card before.
What happens is point of sales has to send do a lot of fun stuff, and it will, and it always point of
Okay,
sales. Yeah, point of sales always has to verify. So sometimes it will just time out, and when that
Yeah.
happens, you just retap your code nowadays, and it's fixed.
But here at pretty much every single card reader that you go to, you'll kind of like you'll put your card on like the screen. It'll scan it and it will usually work. If it doesn't, then the first option is put in the card and then just enter the PIN.
Yeah, well,
And then it works. And in this
US
instance, it
has-
didn't do either.
The USA has only had the tactic technology enabled for maybe 10 years now, if that.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
only really been being used a lot, like in the last, I would say, 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
Either way, it was very annoying, and it was one of those instances because often, like, at least if my card does do the full blown decline, and that's why I have cash on me, so I can at least pay for what it is that I can't otherwise pay for with my card. But in
Well-
that, sorry, go on.
I gotta go. Bye.
Oh, see you,
Oh.
Magic.
Bye.
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 Trying to find a specific shotgun.
Yeah, usually I have cash for that exact reason, and yeah, they just wouldn't take it for some reason at the leisure center. I guess that company just doesn't do cash payments anymore.
That's weird. I hate that some places
It's
don't
well,
cash anymore.
honestly, it's cheaper and safer to do for the workers. Cheaper
It-
for companies,
Yeah.
safer for
Oh,
workers.
absolutely. I do get that, but it's like not. But that also then like puts people in this like
It puts you in a
position
box.
of thinking that like
Well, in Evan's case, it kind of screws you over if your card's not working, or
I think
their machine might not be working.
I think contactless payment should be the standardized and like most common form of payment because of its convenience and because of its safety, as Mod points out. But I think that the option should always remain there, even if only 1% of people ever. Because if you can't ever pay with your card, or your card declines, or something goes wrong with your bank and it's not letting you make card transactions, you've now lost an entire form of payment because you now no longer have cash to fall back on, and that's kind of why.
You've lost your ability to pay. Period.
Yeah, well, and also like it again, like it's. I don't really use cash. I don't really prioritize cash ever. Like I will pretty much always use my card payment, but in instances like that, that's where cash really comes in handy because you just don't know what your card is going to do one day. You don't know what's going to happen. But when the option's removed entirely, I just had to walk away. I couldn't do anything. There's nothing to talk to them about. There's nothing to negotiate. They don't accept cash payments. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going
Hey,
then. Like,
what was that you were trying to pay for at the leisure
it was
center?
just a gym session. I haven't fully got a membership yet. I'm going to get one. In fact, I'm probably going to get one at the end of this week. Because I believe... Do I get paid this? No, I get paid the next week, sorry. But no, yeah, I can't do that right now. And so, yeah, so I was just going to do that as like kind of a one-off payment. And then, yeah, no. Had to do it. And I actually paid once. There was one time where the app wasn't working. I was logged into it, but the app wasn't working. So I paid at the counter the same way I tried to today, and it worked absolutely fine. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but oh well. I'll have to see what
having a
caused
card
it to...
decline in public is one of the most embarrassing things to go through.
It's very
If you
embarrassing.
haven't, because it says decline. Now you know you have money in the bank, so it's like you know it's not because it's declined
Other
because you
people
don't
might
have money.
think that you-
But other
yeah.
people aren't gonna know that, and they're gonna assume that you don't have money. It's so frustrating. I've had it happen
Oh.
to me, and it's
And I had
incredibly embarrassing. It is.
I had a father with these
horrifically
two.
embarrassing.
I had a father with these two kids behind me trying to organize like swimming lessons, and he kept reminding like every 5 seconds, like, oh yeah, I'm in a real big hurry and I need to get this book so I can leave really quickly.
Yeah, like
I've
had to deal with this before because, well, largely due to just my own inexperience. Because like, I very rarely I don't have a credit card. I have a debit card, but I very rarely actually use it like in a store, like actually like on like a cash register. That it's like I have to like carry it's like I have to like go to extra effort to like just to memorize my PIN number. So it's like, and there have been times where I just straight up forgot it, and like my mom had to like remind me what it was.
Well, I'm probably not going to go back to the gym until I get the membership, because otherwise, and I make sure I'm still signed in, because I wasn't expecting to be signed out.
Because I'm whenever I shop, it's more common for me to like shop online than actually in a store. So that's the reason for that.
Yeah, and the thing is, if a place does not offer allow cash, a lot of places have an ATM machine now that can just give you a code for like $1. They have it in a bunch of stadiums nowadays. You know what I mean, Blue, by that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think it was already kind of awkward enough, because usually the Leisure Center, you don't even have to stand at the desk for like longer than 5 seconds, because you literally just have your barcode right. If you book it from the app, you literally just walk to it, you open the app and click the barcode, because it knows what your most recent booking is, and you just scan it to this thing on the desk. But again, I just could not use the app. I park up ready to book it. And I know I can book it from home and stuff, but sometimes it's just more, you don't know when they're going to have an opening, so it's often easier to just book it when you're there. So I couldn't do it. So I was like, oh, that's great. So I've got to pay at the front desk. So I go to do that, and then he's like, oh, you're going to scan your thing? I'm like, oh no, sorry, I'm going to pay. And it's just a whirlwind of annoying like back-to-back things that just add to the leveling embarrassment, and I've got to try and keep a very straight face and go, it's fine, I'll just come back, better luck next time, I guess. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't make my password so complicated, but I do it because I know if I don't make my password complicated on one thing, I will be lazy with other things that are actually important. So my bank account password, my insurance login details for my car insurance, my account that I made years ago with like my school user login when I was at college. Those are all very equally complicated, because I know that if I'm not smart about how I make my passwords in one aspect, I won't be in others.
Do you have a password manager on your phone?
I don't know. I don't usually use password managers, because all the ones that I have used that I've been familiar with have all eventually become compromised. And the problem is it's so many eggs in one basket. I know it's very old-fashioned and in some cases very ill-advised, but I often will. I write all my passwords down, but I make sure they're complicated. And you don't really get things like robberies or like break-ins, especially where I live. So I don't.
Ill-advised, but I have all my passwords on like a notepad document on my computer. Like, I know it's probably ill-advised, but my room is a mess, and I have a hard time keeping track of paper, so it's more convenient for me to just have it on my computer.
I use Bitwarden, and then I have a I use Bitwarden, and then I have a two-factor key that's sitting in the vault that I can recover if I forget the master password.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use a password manager. I wasn't asking because I use one. I was asking because I get told all the time I need to use one.
I don't
that's
really
even
think
by
so.
people like Alyssa, like who are extremely overly cautious about everything.
They are very good, but again, they are one of those things where if something happens to them, that's it. You've now lost everything.
That's
if
where
you
my
lose that
fear
one
is,
password,
but that's my fear, and that's the reason I don't do it. I'm like you. I have passwords. Like, I don't use that. But at the same time, I know like my passwords are not as like unique as I probably should make them, and then that's when everyone tells me you need to use a password manager, and I'm like, I'm scared of those.
that's another reason why people tell you not to write them down, is because, oh, if you write them down, you'll be lazier with your passwords, you'll make them as good.
Honestly, if you think about it, the most secure, like, way to have passwords is literally to memorize them. But the thing is, that's what's hard for a lot of people. I
can't even remember, like, I can remember only one of the passwords I made, and that's purely by accident. I can't remember, and so, you know, everybody has always told me you shouldn't write them down because, one, if somebody steals it or you lose it, that's it. But I mean, my notebook isn't going to leave my sight; it is literally next to me all the time. And the other thing too is
whatever. The thing is, like, password security, there are bigger targets to hit than you. More than likely, as
yeah.
God knows how secure the passwords are that like the House and Senate use. Those people 90 years old. I don't want to know how insecure that is.
They're probably very insecure, but that's why. But I was just going to say, I've been trying to say as well. The other reason people tell you not to write down passwords is because you're more likely to be lazy with them. And so I just say to myself, right, I just want to be lazy and we'll just sit down and make good passwords. People say it's an issue, but it's like if you take that action and not, you know, and don't be lazy with writing down your passwords and make them good, you're not going to have that issue. So when I make my passwords, I will write down what I want the password to be, and then I will type it out on the password creation thing. And again, like if break-ins were like a thing that really happened, like where I lived, and I'm specifically talking about kind of where I live specifically, I'd be a lot less sure about using a notebook. But again, like, you know, if I take good care of it and I put it in a place where I'll never lose it, and I'm always careful about how I write the password. I don't think it's necessarily better or worse than a password manager. It's a bit slower, but it's safer. A book can't be hacked like a password managing company can.
Do you carry your book with you all the time, or it stays at home?
No, it stays at home. It literally sits on my desk. Right, I have 4 notebooks in like this like thing that contains like these books. One of those books is for the birthday team stuff that I write down. One of them is just random scribbles and just random things that come to mind out of nowhere. And then one of them is specifically for my passwords, so I just have it all there.
I do all that, but only, like, digitally.
Come back, guys. My dad writes his down on that, and then he sticks it in a file in his little... Because his desk has, like, a drawer that's, like, a little file cabinet, and he puts it in there, and it's, like, under something you would never, ever, you know... that kind of thing. Yeah.
See, if I had more money and I lived in an area where break-ins were more common, I would do exactly what your dad does. But because I wouldn't, like, if you had a break-in in my town, the entire town would be talking about it because it would be that ludicrous.
That's how it is where I live. Yeah. It doesn't happen here either. People leave their doors unlocked and open.
Yeah, if I wanted to, I probably could walk into Blue's house.
Probably. I would go more into that and more in depth about it.
And I feel like everybody like just
give away our secrets.
Like has this complacency where it's like they've never had a break-in in their life or anything happen to them. They believe it'll never happen to them, and when it happens, it just kind of completely just hits them by surprise, and it's like, oh, I gotta be a lot more careful, and like, oh, what if it happens again, or what do I do, blah, 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 you know.
I think, like, well, see, I mean, I think that I don't have that naivete, though, because I understand that everything is never going to happen until suddenly it does happen. So I am very aware of, like, you know, oh, one day I could possibly be broken into, but it's like, I'm not going to define the parameters of my password security around something that is incredibly unlikely to happen when there are more things that could happen. I genuinely believe I am more likely to be hacked than I am for somebody in my town to choose this random house, break into it, find the notebook that conveniently has all my passwords in it, and then hack my account. I just don't see that happening as likely as the password managing company itself being hacked. Anyway, we readying up for another game? Oh, did someone get kicked from the party?
Everyone's ready, but Riley.
Yeah, but I think we're missing somebody. I think Blue... Did somebody get kicked from the party? Oh
it
no,
was
magic. That was magic.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's right.
it was magic. Magic. I was talking, but I accidentally hit mute.
Yeah, although Schultze is in the call, so.
Well,
Schultze, you want in?
I'm ready to give Schultze a chance to get in.
Okay. Volky. There we go. All right, everybody, ready up.
Anybody? I heard them talk about Futurama earlier. Is the reboot any good? Because it feels like every show is rebooting. Phineas and Ferb has a reboot coming out soon. Futurama had a reboot. And see, I'm skeptical of that because Futurama actually ended. Like, it had a perfect canonical ending that really tied everything together.
It's funny to bring up Futurama because one of us is Bender.
Yeah, well, that's why I brought it up. It was Schultze being it that reminded me of it. Because for me, it would be, for me, I kind of picture Futurama coming back the same way I'd picture, like, Better Call Saul coming back. Like, how do you reboot the story when it's completely ended and every story is tied together? It's the same way I can't picture Futurama having a continuation. It ended, like, surely.
I guess I can see the view of, like, the show has been going on so long, and it's had so many changes that the newer episodes totally don't resemble the old episodes at all, and it's like, why continue the story if it's just gonna have deviated so much from the original storyline that it's hardly even the same show anymore.
I don't think it's even actually, I should rephrase. Everyone's calling it a reboot, but I don't think it actually is a reboot because it's actually a continuation of the story. But people aren't actually. Everyone's calling it a Futurama reboot, but it's more like a Futurama, reawakening almost. But
a reboot is a reboot versus just a So you're saying for a reboot, it has to be a totally different new story, but the same characters, or
not necessarily. A reboot is kind of like a remake, from what I've understood across every and everybody will usually agree a reboot is exactly that. It's basically just a remake or a retelling of something. But people seem to be kind of misnaming the Futurama reboot and they're calling it a reboot when again it's more of a continuation.
About the temple in the middle of the map.
Yeah, with the laser coming out of it.
It looks
What's going on with that?
It looks like that's going to be the centerpiece of the transition to the season ending.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it looks like they're definitely setting up for a story.
Did Riley say? Sorry. There you go.
What's that? I was just gonna say I don't really know the lore very much of the Fortnite lore. That's awesome.
Did I hear that Riley had seen the Futurama reboot? That they wrongly misnamed a reboot?
I
thought I heard
Riley
mention
has. I don't know.
Am I just hearing things? Right? I swear I heard. I heard somebody.
Riley say it, talk.
No, I didn't hear Riley say it, but I thought I heard you mention it earlier.
I said I think Riley and then watched that. I think I could.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, which Riley, have you seen it? Did you guys watch that? They watch a lot of shows. I'm not sure which ones they watched. I think they watched that, but I could be wrong. It is specific. I still gotta kill one more dinosaur. That's shocking.
Yeah, you're still working on that one? I did that one weeks ago.
I haven't done my challenges for the last few weeks, that's why. Hey, Dan. Oh, that's weird. That was a floating chest. Huh.
Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
I actually have a really bad headache today.
Yeah, is your mic upside down?
Got up, went back to bed. Let's see. Detect mod killer. Nah. He good. He good. He'll be fine. I believe
Yeah.
in you, mod.
Are you upside down right now?
Upside down? No. Am I supposed to be upside down? I think you needed to use wasps. Wasn't that a challenge? I just got saucy wasps. Man, I cannot find that shark tooth. Well, I can't find the pump shotgun. How about that? I got it. Okay, I got the shotgun. Now I need a dinosaur. There, dinosaur. Who's a cute dinosaur? You are. But I haven't found you yet. Hold on. I can't remember where their eggs are. Does anyone remember where the dinosaur eggs are?
Nope. I just find people and shoot.
No, American way.
Yeehaw.
I don't want to die until I find one.
And again, if they're not gonna like reduce the, if they're not gonna like get rid of the fact that it costs gold for augments in Rumble, they should at least reduce the cost, in my opinion. There's just no reason for it.
But most people like that play have tons of gold. Like I can't even pick up gold. That's how much gold I have. It just like. But do you go after the gold? Like, do you collect gold?
I mean, I don't exactly chase it down, but I mean, I think my point, even if you have a lot of gold, I think it still stands. You don't really, there's not really a valid reason to spend it in Rumble.
There is, because you're only given what you get, and if you want more, just like anything else in life, you gotta, like if you want more options than just the 2 it gives you, it's gonna cost money.
I mean, I agree with what you're
I think it's like that on purpose. Like,
well, I agree with what you're
trying to make
saying.
it more valuable. It's giving it value.
I agree with what you're saying, but then also but then they give you more ammo in Rumble, and you respawn with that, and they give you 2 free guns at the beginning. So it's just like, I agree with the logic, but I think that it's just a bit inconsistent.
But the gold crosses over. That's why. Whereas like the guns you spawn in, you don't get unless you're in Rumble. You don't get it in the other modes.
Yeah,
whereas your gold stays with you. Your gold is I think your gold is the only thing that stays with you. If I remember
It stayed across seasons for me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Huh, that's weird.
Either
So
way, I
it's
think
kind
it's
of yeah.
but-
So if they made the change, they'd have to probably make it all the way across. Otherwise, you would use less gold here, but not in the other mode. And
I mean, yeah, but like
if it
this
didn't
is.
crossover, or if you had your own crossover gold, like here you have your Rumble gold, and over there you have your and then over there you have your.
If Rumble was like normal Fortnite, or it was competitive, I would agree they should not change it even slightly. But because Rumble is a lot more it's more of a game you're playing for fun. I think it's a great opportunity to experiment with new augments. It's a great opportunity to just kind of mess around with them.
Okay, it's a stupid idea
I think
for Epic.
they're probably creative for that then.
I have a stupid
Some
idea
people
for
think
Epic.
it's
Okay, this is what Epic should do. Xbox Gold, Xbox Rumble Gold, PC Rumble Gold. Split the gold up because you can.
Yeah, see that's what they would if they did do that, where like different modes used different, like if the gold would change per mode, then you would like, I think it would give an unfair advantage somehow to the other mode if your gold was spent less here, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. The whole thing behind it, though, but that's basically you saying you just want the ability to do it without having to put in the work of mining that you're going to get them. Which I totally understand that, but this is not a creative map. You're treating Rumble like creative, when some people to Rumble, this is the only mode they play. It's very competitive for them.
Well, in Rumble though, yeah, but also in Rumble, the storm closes incredibly quickly, so you're not really going to be grinding gold in this thing. So I don't know. I guess it's a dumb idea. I just thought it would be nice just to have like, just more access or just easier access in Rumble, but.
That would be more, yeah. They'd say creative mode. There's a creative mode too, besides just this mode.
Well, yeah, but you can't get rid of augments in creative though. You can't get rid of anything. That's why it's nice to, yeah.
You don't have augments in creative? They don't allow that yet?
Well, I didn't say they
thought
didn't
they
allow them. I said
did.
I'm pretty certain they don't let you. I'm saying if you selected them, if you've chosen your augment, you
can-
can't go back on it and change it out.
You can, well, with other stuff in creative, it doesn't cost you anything. Like, there's no, like when you, like, upgrade weapons or anything, there's no, it doesn't penalize you in any form of
Then I have no idea.
Yeah. I understand why you would say it. I just see both modes as it would be. I think maybe too because I was taught, you know, you always pick up your gold. You always go after golds, and then
You still would. You just wouldn't. It just wouldn't be as much of a concern in Rumble. That was just kind of my only thinking. But I see that it would very much contradict kind of the core principles of the game. So.
There we go. That person did not want to die. I cannot find a dinosaur. I'm afraid I'm gonna miss out. Anyone else see a dinosaur around?
Nope.
I see a frog. Oh, come here, froggy. Boop.
Swinging around trying to find a dinosaur. I have the gun.
There's one on the there's one on the temple if you're looking for that like the Velociraptor thing.
I am. Where?
Yeah, it's on the big temple like with the thing. Well, it was. I don't know if it's there anymore.
In the middle of the big temple?
It was like on like the bottom row, like where the steps are. I think it's gone. I'll try and find it again. I saw it. There was one here. Like it was right by me. Must have run away. It was running pretty quickly, but it was briefly on the temple. I did see it, and then I died, so I couldn't keep track of where it was going. Ah, Blue. I'm with one. If you come to the back of the temple, it's just outside of the circle. So if you go directly south, outside of the temple, it's there. Oh, it's just bounced with me. Oh, let me get down. Ah, a person just killed me.
Okay, where is it on the temple? You said though.
No, it's not. No, it's not on the. It's not on the temple. It's like directly south of the temple. So look on your minimap. If you go south of it, there was a. It was there. Is it still there? Oh, it's not there anymore because it's ran after another person who just killed me. It's not there anymore. It's moved again.
I hope they change the map up next chapter a lot.
I doubt they will because this was a pretty big map change.
What is this, season 4 or chapter
wait, Blue.
I'm not sure. Is it chapter 4 or is it season 4? I forget which one.
Chapter 4.
Okay, Blue, come south. Come south of the temple again. I found another one. I think if you hatch the egg, it will.
Like in the storm.
Look on. Yeah, it's in the storm where I am.
Okay. I can't see you. You have to remember that we're not the same team.
There's a blue marker though. I'm a blue marker. That's all you need to know.
I can't see you. We're not on the same
No,
team.
I know, but I'm still. Oh, wait, yes, but we're on the blue team
marker. No, we're
yes,
not. I'm with Riley, Schulte, and Mod.
Yes, I know, but we're still on the same overall team, so there's still gonna be a teammate marker in the storm. It's still light blue.
There's no blue marker because I can't see your blue marker.
Yeah, it won't be a dark blue one, but it will still be a light blue teammate one.
Yeah, I see you.
Never mind.
I can't see anyone that's not on my team.
But we're not on the same squad, but we're in the same overall team. We're still fighting against the red team, yes. And so there is a person who is on the team, me, a light blue marker was in the storm.
Oh, you're talking like the little person.
That's what I
meant. In Fortnite markers, or when you use your middle click.
I don't need you.
If you had said, look at my little blue thing on the map, that's like the little egg or whatever that thing is.
I see the confusion. Sorry. I'm like,
and what you were saying literally was why can't you see me? It's blue. And I'm like, I can't see your blue.
No,
the markers are blue. Some of the markers
I know.
are actually blue.
Yes, but the teammates are like, and I even specified at the end that the teammate. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in the storm.
You can only see it on the mini map.
Oh,
then I would.
you know what I should have said.
Literally hit him. I was looking.
God. All right. Yes, you'd explained many times I was on the same squad, and I knew that. I was explaining that, but we're still on the same overall team. Okay, well, like, I'll try and get to it again, and I can try and spawn it and lure it out of the thing for you.
It's probably not going to happen due to the storm is 10 tick.
Well, still try anyway.
I just went out there and I died in 6 seconds because it's 10 tick, so it's, or 10
Well, I've
seconds.
got 100 HP, so I'll die in 10.
10.
I patched it.
I just did.
I patched it.
Did it come back?
I need
Did
to just
it come out?
I need to go back there again because I've died again, but I'll try and land on the egg again.
No, it takes damage from the storm. It will die.
It will
It'll
die.
die?
Yeah.
I didn't know that would die. I thought it would. Okay. Well, I guess we're back to square one about the dinosaur thing.
Yeah, please not bring a dinosaur again.
I will not be getting my dinosaur this one.
Great going, me. I
Maybe
should have
next
just. Shouldn't have called it a stupid marker.
It's okay.
Evan, do you want a blue marker?
I call everything mod. I call everything markers. So like I call the teammate icons, like those little bluey small things. I call those like I just call anything that is distinguishable and marks something a marker. Icon maybe? I don't know what I should have said.
I don't even know what the word for that would be.
Chevron?
What do you call those little, like blue little teardrops?
I guess I mean.
They're the shape of a teardrop.
Yeah, like player markers. That's what I call them. I'd call them like player.
A marker though typically doesn't move. Like when you set a marker.
Yeah, I know. It's that big
stays in
glowy.
one.
Yes,
Right,
I know.
it stays in one spot.
I know.
That
I know
was
what
why
I know how the markers work, but I just use that word anyway. They actually. People will call them markers for quickness, but yeah, they actually are technically waypoints.
And then the middle red one, that's enemy, but I don't know what you call that either. I call that marker too. I don't know.
I call everything that's distinguishable glows and is easy to see a marker, and that includes the icons that symbolize where a player is on the map. But yeah.
Oh, Sam Bankman-Fried's bill got revoked. He's going back to jail.
My blood pressure is increased after that one.
Oh, the FTX
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
I believe the FTX person, the bill was revoked. Back to jail they go.
Thank you, Schultzy.
Well, I apologize. I do need to go though. So, Dusty, do you want to do your outro?
Thank you all for watching. It's been me, Dusty Circuit, here with some more Fortnite with Skade. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see my next videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Peace out.
Peace out, guys. I will see you all a little bit later. Bye.